Hello everyone, thank you for listening to another awesome episode of Lo-Fi Podcast with Sammystacks. I am pretty excited about this episode. Do you know why? Because it's about cars. I like cars, but not just any kind of cars. I like cars that are cool. Something really neat is happening in the car industry right now. We're changing it up from conventional fossil fuel powered vehicles to electric powered vehicles. Guys, this is huge. We are going to a more sustainable form of transportation. I mean, this means that whenever we get home and we put our car into the garage, we can simply plug it up, opposed to having to pull up at the gas station every time you need to refuel, and really just spending money. You're quite literally burning money. I think that we are headed in the right direction with electric vehicles. Now, without any further ado, let's get down to my top 10 list of luxury and electric vehicles that are coming up in the years 2021 and plus. My number 10 pick on the list, BMW i4. BMW is finally entering the electric vehicle battle royale with a real contender this time. For a long time, if a buyer wanted a BMW electric vehicle, they were stuck with the i3, a boxy car with wheels skinnier than a Prius. The i3 was completely inadequate from the inside out for a serious luxury car buyer that wanted an electric vehicle with power, range, and comfort. BMW is finally releasing the i4, a competitor to the upper trims of the Model 3. The i4 boasts a 372-mile range and 530 horsepower, both of which are greater than most Tesla models. BMW has not released the acceleration numbers yet, but it is expected to be the performance trim of the Model 3. The i4 will also handily beat any Tesla in terms of luxury and build quality, a serious issue Tesla has yet to iron out. You see, at first glance, the Bollinger B1 is a retro, boxy SUV, akin to the old school Defender or maybe Bronco. But this all-American luxury SUV is completely electric and built in Detroit. Number 9 on the list, Bollinger B1. Starting at $125K, this luxury SUV is no joke and even features 614 horsepower and 668 foot-pound of torque powertrain. Bollinger specializes in trucks and is also coming out with a B2 model, an all-electric pickup truck. So it's not surprising that the B1 can handle 5,201 pound payload capacity and 7,500 pound of towing. While performance figures are still unknown, it does have a 200-mile range on a single charge. Number 8 on the list, Lucid Air. This list wouldn't be complete without the Lucid Air. The EV company run by an ex-Tesla engineer has one of the most investment money out of any EV startup and has long been expected to be the best hope to topple Tesla off the electric vehicle throne. The Air has a sleek and futuristic styling, much like that of the Tesla Model S, but boasts bigger and better figures in almost every metric. Off of a single charge, the Air has 1,080 horsepower and up to 517 miles of range. The Air also features a 10 cubic feet of space from a frunk. Now, if you don't know what a frunk is, it's quite literally a front trunk that are becoming very, very popular in the electric vehicle market. Along with some other serious stats that top Tesla's current makes, there are high hopes that the Air will finally bring some serious competition to Tesla in the electric vehicle market. Number 7 on the list, Rivian R1S. One of Tesla's oldest and biggest competitors, Rivian made waves for trying to create the first and best electric pickup truck, beating both Ford and Tesla to the punch. The R1S is coming out sooner than Tesla's Cybertruck and might be a better option for buyers. This model is a luxury SUV meant for off-roading like the Range Rover or the Mercedes G-Wagon. Number 6 on the list, Audi E Tron GT. Audi has been working on electric vehicles longer than most luxury brands, with the E-Tron SUV released back in 2019. The E-Tron SUV proved to be one of the most popular luxury electric vehicle choices outside of Tesla. The 2021 E-Tron SUV will feature far more performance enhancements compared to the 2019 model, giving Tesla a huge run for their money. Number 5 on the list, the Aspark Owl. The Owl is one of the fastest electric vehicles to hit the streets, period. Fun fact, the Owl can hit 0 to 60 in just 1.6 seconds, which is blisteringly fast acceleration that is near impossible for any gasoline car to reach, even the hypercars of the world. This 1,984 horsepower car isn't just all speed, it's a nice interior and the tech is cutting edge too. Of course, this $3.2 million car would be a shame if the interior didn't match the performance. It's said that the steering wheel on this car is the most comfortable driving steering wheel on any car available. The Owl has a 250-mile range, so owners can embarrass supercar owners all day on the road. Coming in hot at number 4 on the list, Genesis Essentia. Very much a concept by Hyundai and Kia luxury brand Genesis, this slick luxury coupe is planned for production in 2023. Hyundai invested $90 million in the Croatian carmaker Rimac, which specializes in battery electric supercars. A year after this concept debuted. If and when it happens, it would be the first electric vehicle by Hyundai and Kia. Rolling in spicy. At number 3, Mercedes-Benz G-Class Electric. Though, it is more likely that we will see a plug-in hybrid version of the classic G-Wagon model before an all-electric version, the electric vehicle model will arrive sometime around 2022, and we can expect that it will be called the EQG. The Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon is an iconic luxury SUV. It is very exciting to know that Mercedes-Benz is working on an electric version of this car, and it will look fantastic once it's finished. Coming in rare, number 2 on our list, the Lotus Evija. Lotus is planning on making another track-ready carbon fiber car. It'll be all-wheel drive and an absurd 1,972 horsepower, and get this, electric vehicle supercar. This bad boy is going to be fast and expensive, up to $2.1 million each. And there's no word on what the range can be expected per charge. However, it can go from 0 to 80% charge in just 12 minutes with ultra-fast charging technology installed inside the battery. You see, what's super cool about the Lotus Evija is that there will only be 130 of these made, making it a rare and expensive electric vehicle supercar. Now, before I say exactly what number 1 is, I would like to point out that this isn't necessarily a luxury make. However, it is incredibly and highly anticipated, and I cannot wait to see these bad boys hit the road. Coming in, very hot, very spicy, and very anticipated, Tesla's Cybertruck. Now, to say that the design of the Tesla Cybertruck is polarizing is a massive understatement. The Cybertruck itself is, well, massive, a hunk made of stainless steel and hubris that we estimate could weigh upward to 9,000 pounds in its production version. What made this car so anticipating for me was the unveiling by Elon Musk. Now, I could tell it was a huge flex back in November when he revealed that the Cybertruck was going to be coming out in production in 2022. However, it's exciting to see that an electric vehicle model is going to be so unique looking and almost like, I can't believe this is an actual thing. And not to mention that it is by the most well-funded car company in the world. Though there's a lot of hate on this model, I truly believe that once this truck hits the road, it will dominate electric vehicle pickups. It can haul more than any other truck of its size on the road. It can go up to 250 plus miles on a single charge, and that is its most affordable version of the model that will first come out. And get this, it's starting under $40,000. I am truly excited to say that once the Tesla Cybertruck hits the road, it'll be incredibly influential and groundbreaking for many future pickup truck models in the electric vehicle industry. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast today. Now, for sticking around, I want to share with you a bonus car that I think is extremely exciting, and I'm sure you probably had no idea of its existence, and I think it'll blow you away. The 2021 Lamborghini Cayenne Roadster. Now, the top 1%ers in the world really take notice when Lamborghini drops a powerful supercar like this. There has been all of 19 of these made, and they cost up to $3 million a piece. Now you may ask, why so expensive and why sold out? Well, the Roadster can go 0 to 62 miles per hour in less than 2.9 seconds and has a top speed of 217 miles an hour. Not to mention that this is all electric. This car is an instant collectible because there's only a handful of them made. It's honestly any eccentric billionaire who collects supercars' dream because it is probably the fanciest and one of the most rare drop-top Lamborghinis on the market. YouTubers, we really hope that you enjoyed listening to this podcast today. We really put a lot of time into making this video, and we hope that you really found out something new about luxury cars and electric vehicles that are to come in the near future. Before you go, please do check out NIRVANA Outdoors Co. It's our very own clothing and outdoor brand. Inspired by adventure and creativity, we want to push people to get outside more. Check it out, NirvanaOutdoorsCo.com. If you enjoyed this podcast, be sure to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and save this video in your mind. We are constantly working on how we can improve the podcast. I'm only 3 episodes in, and I am gathering information from people who I listen to, and I really just want to make this a great podcast for everyone to listen to. So thank you so much for tuning in today, and stay tuned for next episode. Take care and God bless. Sammystacks out.